So, I didn't really have a plan for this. I've just been watching Family Guy, and I feel like I need to talk about it. I'm on episode 2 right now. Season 1, episode 2. I never met the dead man. And the premise is Peter is teaching Meg how to drive, essentially. And things just kind of go from there in typical Family Guy fashion. You have cutaway gags. You got Peter saying things that are like silly and funny. Stewie's trying to do some crazy stuff because he's a kid and he's not supposed to do stuff, and that's whatever. But I've never seen an episode of an animated show with this many animation errors, like in the actual release. Like, it's insane. I'll put up some pictures, but basically, it's kind of a mess, which is a shame because it's really hard for me to admit. I've been an avid anti-Family Guy man for a long time, and admittedly, I've heard from a lot of people that the earlier seasons were not terrible, and the newer ones are bad. Whatever. I still wasn't convinced. And I go to also it's 2:02 a.m. So if I sound disjointed, that's why. Anyway, I don't hate it. I thought some of the jokes were kind of funny. It's always kind of funny to see, like, like Roadrunner get like run over by a car. Like, I don't know. I know there's this joke in the beginning of the episode where, like, it's Star Trek, and that joke is weird in context because, I mean, modern day context, because Seth MacFarlane has the Orville now, which is like South Park. And that's not South. I'm tired. Star Trek. It's like Star Trek, but just like sort of more comedic, and it's pretty good. I think it's better than the new Star Trek show, Discovery. Anyway, this Star Trek joke was almost kind of not mocking, but why am I talking about this joke? That's not the point. That's not the point of this. It's just, I just want to talk about Family Guy, and I've never done anything like this, so I'm going to talk about it. The first episode, entitled, I think, Death Has a Shadow? Let me see. Oh, I didn't apply for this. Death Has a Shadow. The Hulu bio is Peter gets drunk, setting off a series of events which end at the Super Bowl. Which sounds like it would be more entertaining than it actually kind of was, because basically the plot is he got drunk one day, then he was hungover, and he got fired from his job, and then he went on welfare, and they accidentally gave him money, too much money, like $150,000, I think. And then he, like, ends up, like, buying a bunch of stuff, and then he, like, to make up for it, because Lois gets pissed, of course, because it's freaking Lois. And he ends up dropping the money off at the Super Bowl, and then they have this bit where they're in the courthouse, and it's like Peter's gonna go to prison for 2 years, and everyone's like, oh no, and everyone's like, oh no, oh no, oh no, and then at the end they have the Kool-Aid Man come to the one and goes, oh yeah, because he's Kool-Aid Man, and it's like a reference, it's like reference humor, and then they all look at him, and then he goes away. Wait, what am I doing? Family Guy, television show, Fox animation, Seth MacFarlane, comedy. I'm like I haven't finished season 1, episode 2 yet. The frame I'm looking on is a Wizard of Oz parody, and in the tornado all this stuff whizzing by, there's, Alf. Remember Alf? Remember friggin' Elf? But like, it's such an easy joke, I guess, because if you know anything about Seth MacFarlane, he's watched a lot of TV. He knows a lot about TV. I'll give him that. He does. But the jokes are like, remember this thing from this TV show? This like old thing. Remember Star Trek? How he used to like say things weirdly because it was the '60s, and TV was just different. Or like remember those weird commercials where Kool-Aid guy, does things that's like if that happened in real life that'd be pretty crazy. I like in theory it shouldn't be funny, but maybe I'm just sleep deprived. But it's getting chuckles out of me, which is rare, because usually if I'm watching a comedy that I don't find funny, I'm not laughing. I'm just silent. But like if something happen, something will happen on the show, and I'll be like, like that's so rare that happens. Like I'm never like busting out laughing. It's not, friggin'. I Family Guy's changed my language, but it's not Rick and Morty where I'll be like laughing at the premises of episodes, or like South Park. But I'll still like find it entertaining. And to be honest, this whole Family Guy seed has been planted within me. Months ago, I just kept running into Family Guy everywhere I went, and I became morbidly curious about Family Guy. Morbid curiosity. If you've been on the internet at all, you will know that's a dangerous, dangerous thing. Morbid curiosity. It will cause you to do some things that you will immediately regret. Any of those cringe videos or like gore videos or whatever. The internet's full of. But this was for a animated television series that I was feeling a sense of morbid curiosity for. Family Guy. Here I am watching it. I watched an episode of South Park earlier today. I loved it. I could have continued watching South Park, but I didn't. I'm here watching Family Guy. Now, the show's a big meme these days. It's a big meme. So you got, a friggin' epic everywhere. Doing the Peter Griffin voice is funny. I have another video. It's basically just my friend doing a Peter Griffin voice while he's playing Overwatch the entire game. And it's funny as hell. I still watch that video. It's hilarious. But I'm watching this show, and I'm not hating it. I don't know. I don't understand. It's Family Guy. Like, that Family Guy. Like, everyone knows Family Guy. Everyone knows his reputation. But here I am, watching it and enjoying it. I don't understand. I don't think I've ever had a show, like, baffle me this much. Anyway. Family Guy. Would I say to watch it? No. Don't watch Family Guy. Trust me, don't. But it's keeping me entertained, and not even like ironically entertained, like ironically entertained. I can't think of anything else to say about the show. Yeah, that's it. Family Guy.